Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. Today, this video, something slightly different. We're talking about New Year's resolutions. It is the new year, although it might not feel like it. Good old lockdown number 3. But anyway, New Year's resolutions. They are still possible this year, okay? I'm going to use weight loss as an example, as this whole channel is about fitness and weight loss. But this could work for any New Year's resolution ever, okay? I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to actually achieve them, okay? Because I've mentioned this before. There is a study that was done and it says that 80% of people that have New Year's resolutions never actually hit them, which is ridiculously high, okay? Because it doesn't need to be that high. So let's dive in with tip number 1, which is remember your motivation for doing that New Year's resolution. Okay, so you've had this thought in your head, I'm going to take weight loss as the example, okay, that, right, I'm going to lose weight. But what has motivated you to do that in the first place? There's got to have been something. It could be perhaps that you've got a wedding coming up and you want to fit into a certain dress. Equally, it could just be clothes themselves. You just want to fit into certain clothes that you've got. It could be you've been to the doctor and they've said, you need to lose weight, otherwise you're going to have some health complications later on in life. It could be anything like that, okay? Whatever your motivation is, whatever made you think, right, I'm going to lose weight. This year, this is going to be it. New Year's resolution, I'm going to lose weight. Whatever that motivation was, just write it down. Because then every time you have a hard day, a tough day, and you're thinking, nah, I can't do this anymore, I'm just going to stop. What's the point? I'm not seeing any progress, or I've gone back for some reason. You know, just look at your motivation, write it down, and just think in your head, right, this is why I'm doing this. Every single person that has ever tried to lose weight has always struggled. Every single person that's tried to lose weight at some point has put a little bit of it back on. Perfect example, what's just happened, Christmas Day, all right? So even when people are trying to lose weight, it comes to Christmas, they put a bit of weight back on, you know what I mean? It happens to everyone, okay? So don't feel discouraged if you're not losing weight on some weeks or some months, and some weeks it goes up, some weeks it goes down, it seems to stay about the same. You know, don't be discouraged by it. Just keep that motivation in your head, okay? And keep going, and you'll be in that 20% that make it, okay? Tip number 2 is be realistic, okay? Now, I say this word quite a lot, and when I say be realistic, I don't mean like saying that it's impossible for you to lose 4 stone, okay? So say you weigh 20 stone, you want to get to 16 stone, obviously it's possible to lose 4 stone, okay? But it's more the time frame, right? This is where a lot of people fall short. The time frame, they expect to lose all the weight straight away, okay? And it happens all the time, all right? So the time frame is really key. That's the bit you want to get realistic. Obviously, if you weigh 10 stone and you want to lose 4 stone, that's not realistic either, okay? Find out what your healthy weight is. Go online, there's plenty of things out there. I'm not going to rattle through all that, but yeah, go online, put in your weight, height, whatever, and it will tell you how much ideally you should weigh, okay? So start there. But yeah, in terms of time frame, you want to focus on losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, okay? So write your goal out as if you're going to lose 1 pound a week, and write your goal out as if you're going to lose 2 pounds a week. And then you're going to have a rough idea that it's going to take between X amount of weeks and X amount of weeks to be able to finish this, to be able to get to where you're trying to get to, okay? So that's how you're actually going to be realistic. Don't think you're going to be losing like a stone a week, okay? So simple as that. Again, just write that one down underneath the motivation so you've got it, okay? And then tip number 3 is have a plan, all right? Too many people go, I'm going to lose weight. Great. What are you going to do? No idea. And that is where the 80% comes in quite quickly, and they're the people that fall short, probably the quickest, because they don't know what to do, right? Now, when I say have a plan, you could never have done exercise ever in your life, right? And you can still make a plan. You could not know any exercise ever. I could say to you, do a push-up, you have zero idea on what it is, and you can still make a plan, okay? Just because of the joys of the internet, yeah? There's so many videos out there. There's some on my channel, there's some on other people's channel. You just search for workout on YouTube, and there's so many workouts that come up, right? And all you have to do, nice and simple, is just follow what the person tells you on the screen. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So your plan could be just do 3 20, 25, 30-minute workouts on YouTube in a week for 2 weeks. Then after those 2 weeks, you do 4 for another 2 weeks. After that, you still do 4, but you change the 4 that you do, so you vary in the type of exercise you're doing. And so on and so forth, okay? Then after that, perhaps you could do 4, but maybe they're hour-long ones. There's so many different ways you can vary it. You don't need to know any exercises at all. You literally just have to look at the person on the screen, okay? If you do happen to know some exercises, then obviously you can make a plan for yourself of perhaps I'm going to do upper body one day, lower body the next day. I'm going to do some HIIT, I'm going to do some running. You can do a bit more of a detailed plan, but if you know the exercises, then I'm not going to go into details of how you make a plan. You can just have a rough guide like that, okay? But equally, even people that do know can still use the internet. You can still use YouTube workout videos, okay? I do sometimes when I'm training. I just stick one on because I think I might learn a new exercise that I haven't seen before. I might try something different, do something slightly different to how I normally would do it. And it keeps you guessing. You have no idea what's coming up next. You just whack on a video and they're going to tell you what to do and you have no idea what's coming up. So it's quite enjoyable in that respect. It keeps things fresh and it keeps things interesting. All right. So number 3, most important, have a plan. Okay. So they're my top 3. Hope they helped. All right. Best of luck with your New Year's resolution. Okay. It can happen this year. All right. Even though they've made it super hard already by shutting pretty much every way you can go to exercise, you can still lose weight, okay? It's still possible, yeah? Just think about your motivation, be realistic, and have a plan, and you'll smash it, okay? Nice, guys. See you on the next one.